All right, if we were to say that there is a multi-billion-dollar business moving into the Valley, Patricia, if I said there's a multi-billion-dollar company that wants to set up shop here in the Valley, would you be in favor of it?
Multi-billion?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. We'd love to have that. And they employ people, very high-paying jobs that are paying a lot of money in taxes right here in the Valley. We'd all be for it, right?
Sure, why not?
Right? Of course.
What is it?
Sports teams.
Oh, okay.
Okay, sports teams.
You scared me there.
No. Well, it's because it is a business.
Yes.
People are upset.
Very much so.
People are upset that we build arenas or stadiums or maintain them. I will tell you that as much as, and I mean no disrespect by this, but when you look at the major sports franchises, football, baseball, basketball, hockey in Arizona is going to be fourth on the list. But when the Coyotes left here, it left a big hole. I was a big fan of the Coyotes. I think Shane Doan is is the best captain in any of the sports we've had, and we've had great captains. He is just a great human being, and they did a lot for charity. And I just, as an industry, as a business, it's a loss. How many times do businesses close and we think or talk about them again a year or two later?
Not often.
Never.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why I ask that is right now, you got the D-backs are trying to figure out how they're going to stay at Chase Field and how they're going to be able to pay the maintenance costs in the building. But I've got in front of me a list. It is all of the NBA franchises and what they're valued from the highest valued franchise to the lowest of the 30 teams in the NBA.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
So we're going to play a little guessing game.
Oh, gosh.
What do you think is you don't have to tell me how much it's worth, but what do you think is the most valuable NBA franchise in the league? And I'm going to help you.
Hold on.
I'm going to help you. If you're going to think about the legendary franchises and the names you know, it's not one of them.
I would say that it has to be maybe a California team.
Okay.
You say it's not the franchises I know? Okay,
yeah, so if you're going to say the Lakers,
I'm not going to go with the Lakers
They're
then.
not number one.
The Golden State Warriors.
Absolutely, 100%. They are the number one.
I thought you were going to say wrong.
No, you're 100 right. $9.4 billion in value.
With that hint, I wouldn't have gotten it, though.
They have $781 million in revenue a year.
Jeez.
$781 million in revenue.
Steph Curry, man. He's hitting all those threes.
Yeah. So here's the top five in value. Golden State, the New York Knicks at 7.5.
Knickerbockers.
The Lakers at $7 billion. Then the Chicago Bulls. And then this one surprised me a little. I don't know what. I guess it's a huge market. The Houston Rockets.
That is surprising.
But Houston is such a big area.
I was going to say, it's such a big sports area.
So
with football and everything.
Yeah, so they go and the Houston Rockets are valued at $5.7 billion with $402 million in revenue.
Wow.
So where do you think the Phoenix Suns are on this list?
Are they anywhere close to the top?
Where would you put them on the list?
What did you name? How many did you name right there?
I named 5.
I don't know, maybe like 10?
12.
12.
12th on the
close.
list.
I was hopeful.
So the ones in front of them, the Brooklyn Nets, makes sense, New York, Boston at number 7, the Clippers at 8.
I can see that.
Miami Heat at 9.
That one too.
Dallas Mavericks, makes sense. Philadelphia 76ers are right in front of the Phoenix Suns. They're at $4.9 billion. The Phoenix Suns are worth $4.6 billion with $377 million in revenue annually.
It's a lot of money, Mike.
That's a lot of money.
A lot.
So let's go to the other end. What do you think is the least valuable? Because you're a sports fan.
Yes.
So what do you think is the least value? Now, again, it is still worth $3.2 billion.
Right.
And it still generates $299 million a year in revenue. But it's the least valuable of all of them. What do you think it is?
Oh, man.
The bottom 3 are all within $100 million in value.
Okay, then what are the other 2? They're not like the very bottom.
Number 28 is the Pelicans.
Okay.
Number 29 is the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Oh, I like the Timberwolves. I have no idea. The Celtics?
No, we said them. They were in
you
the
said
top 10.
Boston.
They were top
That's
10.
Right. I don't know.
The Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh,
That's
sad for Memphis.
But you weren't thinking about it.
I was not at all.
Okay. So the reason why I bring this up is that when we talk about these sports franchises, they're multi-billion dollars with hundreds of millions of dollars of revenue and taxes paid by their players and all of these other things. I just thought it was fascinating. The Phoenix Suns are the 12th most valuable franchise in the NBA, and they've never won a world championship. And yet they are so loved by this valley. They are popular around the rest of the country, and we'd be crazy to lose any of our professional sports teams. So I hope they get something done. I know this wasn't a D-back story, but I hope they get something done with the D-backs. I just want to see something get done.
Thanks for watching the Mike Broomhead Show. Catch up on Amazing Arizonans, a KTAR News podcast, and click the button in the middle to subscribe.